Welcome back to Solidified, the show where we don't care if we get into a little trouble. We just let them opinions fly. It's your boy, Kxng.
Your man, Ali the Great.
It's Lola B.
Woo! Kxng KO.
Hey! Got my man, Kxng KO in the building. You already know what time it is, man. Bean time, you see his hat, you know. You see my hat? We out here, we living, man. We got a special.
Appreciate y'all for having me.
What you say, man?
I said appreciate y'all for having me, brother.
Of course, man. Of course. So, yeah, man, we just gonna chop it up with you today, man. Pick your brain, you know, introduce you to our fan base, you know, just kind of throw some things together for you today. Just start off. Tell us a little bit about Kxng KO, man. That's how I'll kick this off today.
A little bit about Kxng KO. Okay, Kxng KO. I've been doing music for a long time. I started off as Catch the Overdose. Really in love with music, in love with my craft, just have a passion for music, really dedicated my whole life to this music thing. And a lot of people ask me why I got into music. And, you know, I guess the reason why I got into music is because I wanted to be able to give people the feeling that music gave me, that inspiration and all those feelings that music used to give me. You know, I always tell people hip-hop make you feel so big and make you feel like a giant. So I just wanted to give the game back what it gave me, you know what I'm saying? Because without hip-hop, I might not be here mentally, or I might be somebody else. It just made me feel like I could do anything, and that's important in the Matrix, baby.
Right.
That's real.
Man, that man came through. So yeah, tell us a little bit about, you know, some of your key, you know, influences or the people that inspire you, man.
Growing up, I listened to Big, Pac, Nas. You know, I listened to everybody pun. I think the people I gravitated to a little bit more growing up was like Pac and Nas.
Okay.
I felt like they were like two sides of the same coin. Like Pac was like fire, Nas was like ice, but they was just like basically one person put together. You know what I'm saying? If you ask me. So I grew up listening to I Gave You Power. You know what I'm saying? Ride on Our Enemies. And I enjoyed the versatility of them too. You can listen to them too and hear a song about anything. But growing up, a lot of people started to influence me. You know, the late, great Nipsey Hussle had a big influence on me business-wise. I was already rapping. I was already doing my thing, but he definitely motivated me to, you know, not make no excuses, because he didn't make no excuses, you feel me? And he was like, you know, kind of like the rap big brother I never had, you feel me? Who else inspired me, man? A lot of producers, you know, Timbaland, Dr. Dre, Eminem. I can't forget about Eminem. If I'm talking about the rappers that inspire me, bro, I'll be sitting here talking about it all day. We're going to have to have a whole nother podcast for that. For sure. All the greats, bro. All the greats. All the best lyricists you could think of. That's who I listen to.
Yeah, it's crazy you say that, man. Tupac and Nas is, like, growing up, those are my top two rappers, man. What would you say is your favorite album for both of them two?
That's the thing. Like, I don't really go off an album. I would say I go off a song. Because like I could pick songs from every album. I used to make mixtapes just dolo. So I would say for Nas, my favorite song is One Mic. And One Mic might be my favorite song, period.
Yeah, One Mic is crazy. One Mic is crazy.
Yeah, it's just a classic. The lyrics are good. The beats fire. I mean, he's like a legendary storyteller, bro. Like, can't nobody do it like Nasty Nas, bro, even still to this day.
I like this dude. I like this brother right here, man.
Bro, Nas is a legend, bro. He's a living legend.
Oh, yeah.
He's a living legend, bro. We need to give him his roses while he's still here, bro. He's one of the only ones that's still walking around with us.
Yeah, I love to hear it.
My favorite Pac song is Staring at the World Through My Rear View, bro.
Yeah!
Okay.
Fucking love that shit, bro. That's exactly how I feel sometimes, most of the time. But you know what I'm saying?
That better be your shit.
Yeah, that's my shit, man. My NAS, man. I mean, I would have to, if we doing our stand thing right here while we talking to Kxng KO, I would have to say that The Cross, you know, is probably like a clue, like probably my first. I like staring at I like that. I like that for Pop, but I'm saying for Nas, it would have to be The Cross. You know, I carried the cross, Virgin Mary had an abortion, I still be carried in a chariot by stampede and horses. Like, that song, bro. Like, that song, I feel those vibes.
How can you pick one? How can you pick one, bro? Legendary shit.
That's true. I know Lola don't be listening to Nas like that, so she over here looking at us like, what the hell are they talking about?
Yeah, that's from one of my favorite albums. That's Godson right there. So
I have his babies though. throw that in there.
Did you get a chance to listen to that new Nas?
Let's see. I heard a couple of singles off of it. I can't really call the names because I really haven't been listening to new music, bro. I really just been like grinding, bro.
King's disease, man.
Cooks,
Gotta pull that joint up on Spotify, bro. Get you
for sure.
It's definitely.
I'm just coming back around, bro. I'm just coming back from underwater, bro. Like y'all don't even know, bro. Like I don't even know. I'm a Phoenix right now, so I'm definitely gonna get around to it. But I really just been grinding. I ain't been watching TV. I've been really like getting my life together because I'm not doing enough with my music, bro. And it's really like a shame. I should be ashamed of myself.
Sometimes you gotta tap in, get rid of all the distractions and tap in and just be in the matrix, in the zone.
For sure. And that's where I'm at right now.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
What you doing out there in Arizona? You say you in Phoenix?
I said, I'm a Phoenix, bro. Like rising from the ashes, bro. Fire, bird.
I was like, where did he get that from? Arizona.
I'm like, how you know about Arizona, bro?
Nah, I thought you said the same thing, bro. So I'll leave you right, man. I thought he said he's out there in Phoenix right now. I didn't hear it because it clipped off. You know, we look.
I'm definitely in Boston right now. You know, I'll be in Phoenix soon. No, shout out to Arizona.
All right.
Listen to me on Spotify, man. Listen to me on Spotify enough, and I'm coming there. I promise.
I know. So that's a good segue into a question I want to talk to you, right, bro? You know, I've been down from the beginning, right? So I know where you came from all the way to where you are now, and the reason why I'm asking that question is because, you know, what has influenced your music? I've seen your music evolve, right, from that grimy, hardcore, straight up bars, like straight through to still giving bars, right? But in a different sound, you know? So what has influenced you to do that, or what's made you change your sound or evolve your sound, for lack of a better question?
I always wanted to, like, you know, the first time I did this, I did it by accident. One of my songs, you know, I was recording, I was letting one of my peoples hear it, and they was like, yo, who's you? You sound like a different person. So I started realizing, like, yo, I just want to mix up my style so I can sound like it's me featuring me. Because, you know, there was a lot of people I wanted to get on my records and I couldn't get them on my record for whatever reason. So I'm like, how do I make people, you know, how do I make my music more dynamic so that people are interested? Because one thing, you know, one man's trash is another man's treasure, or one woman's rose is another woman's trash. You feel me? Like, so if one person likes one thing, the next person might not like it. So I'm trying to get everybody to listen. So I'm just the ones that work for me, and I'm like, all right, this sounds popping. Make so much music, man. I can't make the same sound every time.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? I can't do that. I got to be able to come with something different, but at the same time, I'm evolving my style and just chipping away at what I don't need. You know, I'm just refining myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Keeping it good and getting rid of everything I don't need, making it more efficient. You know what I mean? That's the best way I could put it.
Got you. I didn't know if there was some type of, like, influence that, you know, made that change, because I know we're moving between eras here, right? In hip hop, right?
Yeah.
The sound is one way, and then now we have a whole different at 808s, right? I like to call it that triplet flow. Like I hear, and then that Roddy Ricch type of, I'm singing on there too, right? It's just a different era. So I didn't know if something like that played into it, if it was a business decision or anything like that. But I love what you just said about why you did it. That's cool, man.
I mean, definitely some of the songs I make, you know what I'm saying, thinking, what is the sound that people want to hear? You know what I'm saying? But that's because I want people to listen to something that I'm bringing that's new. So if I want them to listen to something new, I got to kind of give them what they want too. It's like 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. But for sure, like, what the people want influence me, because I want people to buy it. It's not about always what I want them to hear. You know, you're dealing with a group of people that are your customer base, even though they're your fan base. And, you know, if people want shorts, you can't sell them pants, bro. It don't matter how much they rock with you, they want shorts.
That's
so you got to give them some shorts and then come out with some pants. And they were like, yo, I rock with your shorts so much, you know, I'm going to rock your pants, bro. But if they want shorts, you got to give them shorts, bro. So I'm out here giving out shorts. I'm giving out spandex. You know, I got some yoga pants if you want them. Like, whatever.
He said he's here for the people. He's here for the people. Whatever you want, I got it.
Right.
For sure.
Now, do you think it could be like a detriment to your artistry to kind of like cater to what the people want versus making what kind of fills your spirit or like what serves your pretty much your brand?
Well, I mean, I never compromise myself content-wise. So I know how to say what I want and just make it sometimes sound like how people want to make it sound. You know, there's a difference between what you're rapping about and how you're rapping it. And nowadays, like, it's not even about what you're rapping. It's about how you're rapping. You could be saying anything. You could be like, hey, put some spaghetti and meatballs. Put some spaghetti and meatballs. And that's a hot song. It goes a hook right there. You feel me? But I'm just talking about spaghetti and meatballs, bro. So it really don't matter. But if you have dope content with that, people will get with it. They'll get with the flow. They're gonna get with the flow. And they're gonna realize, yo, he's talking about spaghetti and meatballs. That's crazy, bro. Like, yo, I just got the recipe. So I'm just giving them what they want, but at the same time, slipping in what I want to give them, bro. You know, like.
Yeah, you know, I know.
I got spaghetti and meatballs.
Spaghetti and meatballs. That's spaghetti and meatballs.
Yo, I should do that, right? I should make that a song.
Bussin'. Hey, that's amigo.
Who don't eat spaghetti and meatballs, bro?
But you know,
I'm gonna put no swears. It's gonna be kid friendly.
I eat spaghetti, hold the meatballs.
All right, I respect that.
You know spaghetti and lentil balls.
Vegans don't eat meatballs. Vegans don't eat meatballs. That was not fair.
That's true. That's true. I mean, and that's cool. I'm happy that, you know, Ali asked that question, right, bro? Because at the end of the day, you know, we don't want you to water down, you know, the content that you're trying to bring to the game. We just spoke about great legends, right, who were able to get that message across in their own style, right, without having to conform. But we're in a different era. You're right. We're in a whole different game. And, you know, these Generation Z, as they call them, right, want to hear the music packaged a certain way. You know, there's few people that can break through, like the Benny the Butchers, right? The Griselda guys who still have that golden era flow, right? That were able to break through because you got, you know, the Shadies, right? The Rock Nation, whoever, right? Whoever that are pulling them up to the forefront and putting that marketing behind them. But you're right. When you're like, oh, hey, I'm underground, I'm grinding, I'm trying to get people to listen. Maybe if I can at least just catch your ear with this type of style or this flow, I can still educate you and feed your spirit, right? And then introduce you to some of the other things that I do or the other ways that I deliver my message too. So I'm happy we dug into that for sure. Because, you know, like I said, man, I've been around, you know, since to bring it back, to get you swerving. So that's the sound I remember. So when I hear the, you know, I needed you, right? Fonto Plug, fire, because I love Fonto Plug, by the way.
Yo, I like that too.
When I hear these joints, I'm like, okay, I hear my bro kind of moving towards what it sounds like right now. And I just want to pick his brain to see, is that strategic? Like, was that a business move? Or was that...
It's also natural, too. It's also natural, bro. It's natural, big bro, because it's like, yo, Bring It Back came out in 2006, bro. It's 2020. That was 15 years ago. Like, even if you playing ball, the ball players is playing ball different. For me to be able to evolve in this game, even though I started off young, be able to evolve in this game and still be relevant, I have to recreate myself. And that's one thing that makes people actually recreate himself. This dude's like 100. And I'm not even capping because Lil Wayne's a legend. But I'm saying he's able to recreate himself over and over again to the point where you cannot ignore him. He's one of the only people that's still around from our high school days. You can't ignore Lil Wayne. You don't even got to listen to him, but he's still here, bro.
I don't know if that's a good example, bro.
Cut.
Say it again.
Example.
The classic, you can't take that from him. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm doing. You said you don't know Carter 2 was a classic?
No. Ain't nobody said that.
We lost you for a second, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Don't say that. I ain't say nothing like that. Carter 2 is probably one of my favorites.
Man, you know that Zoom stuff get a little wild. We lost you for a second, bro. What you say about the Carter 2? Your example?
I was just saying the Carter 2 was basically a classic. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I just feel like, you know, Lil Wayne's able to recreate himself. Even then, he had already recreated himself 2 or 3 times by the time Carter 2 came out. That was a different Lil Wayne. He's like the master at recreation. So, I mean, I studied the greats, bro. I'm sitting here watching these dudes my whole life.
I got you. I agree, though, like about Wayne, to your point about the ability to, you know, recreate or rebrand, as we like to say, right? yourself and be able to appeal to specific audiences, right? While expanding your reach even more is a better way to say that. So I'm 100%, and especially with the Carter 2. It's so funny that you say that because that was the project that, like, I already knew about Weezy, you know, back when he was with the Hot Boys, and you know, what was that project? Was it called?
Hey, don't downgrade it.
Huh?
Block is hot.
Block is hot.
Lights out. Block is hot.
I'm cool.
500 degrees.
But yeah, I was about to say 500 degrees. But when Carter 2 came, that was when I was like, oh shit, Lil Wayne is at another level now. Like this is like he's touching all people across.
No, I wasn't even a fan until Carter 2.
Yep, that was it.
That's when I knew that Wayne was nigga. He wasn't playing.
That was it for me too. That's the funny part. That was my album that I liked.
I agree.
He was always my favorite for Hot Boys, right? But because I love this energy, I love that young, wild, savage dude. And he was, for me, was always the best rapper. Even with Juvie there, and they were kind of pushing Juvie the most.
Juvie was the truth.
But it was always Wayne. But when Carter 2 came, that was when I was like, oh, I'm a big Wayne fan.
Best rapper?
Yeah. For sure.
Agreed, bro.
Yeah,
I was speaking more towards like Carter 3. I mean, I feel like leading all the way up to Carter 2, Wayne didn't really reinvent. He just grew and got better. But Carter 3 to me was him reinventing himself, and that's when I kind of fell off with Wayne because that's when he started doing like different things that wasn't really true to the Wayne that I grew up to love. And I feel like Carter 3 kind of took Wayne to another level financially and, you know, globally, but I think the music fell off, the quality of the music and the quality of the lyricism. And what his true fans wanted kind of fell off for me. And he became like a rock star and started doing all kinds of other stuff. Yeah. And I don't think he's been able to go back to the Wayne that we love since then.
Yeah,
that's accurate.
Yeah, that's definitely like
that Wayne is
Yeah, he's going. He's a skateboarder, rock star. He don't even, you know, his mind just went. I don't know. I feel like he just got.
I don't know. I would say don't count Weezy out. Right now, he's definitely on some different shit, but you never know, man. Because I'm telling you, man, like it's hard to be the number one in the game. It's hard to be the number one black man in any era because they come for you, bro. So it's like at one point he was number one, so they're trying to tear him down. If y'all notice, everybody that's ever been the number one black man at any time, and I'm not even gonna start mentioning names because I don't want to offend nobody anyway, but like number one black man or woman, they try to tear us down. You know what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind. Remember when like Lil Wayne was number one, bro. He was the one we all looked up to. And even though he made some bad decisions, maybe he's not perfect. Like, we got to understand that they try and destroy our leaders, and in some way, shape, or form, even if he's not a political leader, at one point he was a leader for us, the way we looked up to him, the way we listen to his music every day. So they try and destroy that, because in a way it destroys us. It hurts when your leaders fall. It breaks your heart. And all of our leaders just be falling.
That's fair, bro. I mean to clip you, but we was just talking about cancel culture the other day. Right. And I'm saying how much I hate cancel culture, man. And, you know, Ali and Lola was on my head about, you know, the Meg and Tory Lanez thing. You know, I agree with them that, you know, Tory's cooked for shooting her in the pinky toe, right? But at the end of the day,
can't see any reason why he would shoot a female. But, you know, I don't know what went on.
Right.
I would never shoot a female. I don't know what went on, but I just know that some people will do anything to anybody if you push them far enough. But hey, I would never shoot a female. Let me just put that out there. But some people just is cooked, dog. Some people just are cooked, bro, and maybe he's just cooked. and maybe she should have known that. She liked them type of dudes that would shoot her, dog. Come on, man. Hey. Shot at. She just don't want to get shot.
Allegedly. This is all allegations. Allegedly.
She said it.
Yeah, exactly.
You're right.
If they was romantically involved.
Right.
I said we don't know if they was romantically involved.
Indeed, we don't know none of that. All I know is Tory Lanez music is fire, and he was on his way up. And I just wish that this didn't happen because he's another dope artist who I listen to all the time, who's multi-talented. And I wish that he didn't make that decision that night because he's mad talented, bro. He was about to be on top of the world. He just got to break through, bro. That shit's fucked up. Excuse my language. I mean, that's very messed up that happened. So once again, to artists and young people of color that's just about to break through, you go to the feds, you get killed. You end up strung out on drugs. Somebody slip you a Mickey. Like, this ain't an accident, man. I mean, I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist, but it keep happening, bro.
I'm sure Ali should connect with that, you know, just as a black leaders and, you know, the way that they try to tear us down when we get to a peak, right? Like, they'll protect the culture of their culture, And then when it comes to us, we're ridiculed times 10 for a mistake, right? Granted, rape, hurting women, abusing women, whatever. Those things are things that, I hold dear to my heart that, they're completely wrong. Like, and I'm against that, right? But I'm talking about cancel culture in general when you talk about people tearing down our leaders. Like, automatically, we need to tear them down. Like, I just saw some funny shit about Big Sean. The Big Sean party is over was trending last night on Twitter because the whole, rest her soul, but Naya Rivera, I guess, when her partner, something like that, somebody passed away before she passed away, and he didn't support her or something. Like, there was a lot going on, but everybody was trying to cancel Big Sean. And it was like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Like, y'all are the quickest people to jump down somebody's throat and act like you ain't never made any mistakes in your life.
Right.
So that was
a lot of that stuff is internet, though, man. The internet. A lot of that stuff on the internet is just not real. Like, I mean, I never even heard of that Big Sean Naya Rivera thing.
It was last night, man. It was some wild.
What he's supposed to do, man? That man got a whole situation.
Yeah, I mean, rest her soul, right? Because I believe she was the one who just passed away from the boat accident. But
right.
I
haven't heard nothing about that.
The people, not specifically her. I guess there was her book. I guess she has a audio version of her book as well. And it has been released, and so people were streaming it or playing it back on the internet. So I'm only using that as an example just based off of what Kxng KO is saying, because he was speaking about the importance of holding up our people, our black figures who are out there who are, trying to transcend in the game. So, just making sure that we're careful about cancel culture. But KO, you got some new music, man, that you're working on, some new music that's coming out?
Absolutely. I got the Fonto Plug remix about to drop soon. I got a couple of songs, but I don't want to release the names, you know what I'm saying? But fourth quarter is my quarter. I'm dropping a lot of music. Like I said, I'm working in the home studio right now, so I'm just trying music out.
That pop yo shit.
That's what I'm talking about, mama. I got a lot of artists and producers hit me up from like Europe and Africa, like sending me beats. So I'm trying to just create this different sound. And that's why I don't want to say too much, but check out my Spotify. It's a good time to plug the Spotify, plug the Apple Music, plug the YouTube. Like, hit me up on Instagram, Kxng KO. I got a lot of new music coming, new fashion coming. Rock with me. I got bars for you. I got good music for you. I got content. And I'm really here for the love of the game. Let's get it.
So, yeah, that's a good another good question. So I saw you started to dabble in fashion, right? And I see you got the shoe out. And you had the gear, right, for the merch. So talk to me about what made you go into the venture of getting like a shoe, man.
Well, I have been doing fashion for a long time. I've been doing fashion for almost as long as I've been doing music. Not quite as long, but almost as long. I was doing merch for a long time, just trying to find out another way to, diversify my income as an independent artist. But this sneaker company, they're from Italy. They actually hit me up one day in the email, and it was actually in my email for like 3 or 4 months. I didn't even open it. One day I'm actually going through my email, really checking it to see what it is. And they basically hit me up like, hey, we like your style. We like how you design your clothes on your website. Would you be interested in designing sneakers with us? And I'm like, well, yeah, I kind of always wanted to design sneakers, but it seems so far away. And that's why I always like to encourage people to not let your own mind, constrict you, because it seemed like it's so far away, but it was really so easy. So, I mean, it was easy as some people hit me up in the email because they like my work, me getting into business with them. And now I got like about 40 sneakers designed. There's about 8 on my website. And, I don't really have to do anything but promote it. They make the sneakers for me. You know what I'm saying? I design the sneakers. They ship from Italy worldwide. And Italy happens to be the sneaker capital of the world. Most designer sneakers come from Italy. They're all Italian leather, high quality, handmade, designer couture level. And I'm blessed. And I'm blessed that anybody will want to check me out, will want to support what I'm doing. I've been doing this for so long just off of love. So now that I'm finally able to make a little bit of money off of it and take care of myself and then reinvest into my music, it means the world to me, man, because I'm going to do it whether people buy it or not. And I've been doing it. So now that people are supporting, it's beautiful because it's finally working.
So rewarding.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure.
And once again, I appreciate y'all for having me, man. I try and be real loving and humble, man, because it's like we come from nothing and you only have to put me on the show. So thank you for having me, taking time out y'all's days, y'all busy live during these times where we going through an epidemic. You know what I'm saying? We all got our own families and our own problems. I appreciate y'all for sitting down with me.
Of course, man. No, that's we appreciate you being on the show and just, coming here and dropping gems, man. I don't expect anything less whenever I have a conversation with you. Me and Ali were talking about you prior to you coming on the show. But just a lot of the things that you guys have in common about, just the black man, right? And how we need to uplift our black men in the community, and just focusing on, pouring as much knowledge into our spirits as possible and making sure that we make proper decisions because of the people who are coming up behind us. So, I was just letting him know, that y'all are on that same wavelength and that he would enjoy having these types of interactions with you, bro. Something else so where would you like to see yourself 5 years from now, man?
Where I'd like to see myself 5 years from now. Well, that's something I've been thinking about a lot lately. I've been making my plans. So I definitely, in 5 years, I'm trying to have 2 or 3 properties. I would like to see my businesses be self-sustainable, meaning they're completely self-sustainable where I don't have to invest any of my own income anymore, and they just not only take care of themselves, but I can hire people. I want to be able to hire people. And not only do I do music, but I do a lot of community work. So right now, like the tech industry is booming in Boston. There's a lot of unfilled positions. So I'm trying to get a lot of people into these tech jobs. A lot of people like me who just didn't have the chance, who've been caught up, man, who've been kind of shitted on, left behind, all that. And, so my goal in the next 5 years is to get like 500 to 1,000 people into the tech industry, bro, because, it's so easy to do this type of work. And what I mean by easy is you can learn it. It's not easy like anybody could do it, but what I mean is anybody can be taught this. Right. And so I want to create a new revenue stream for my people, because the future is robotics, tech, and probably leisure, stuff like that. But all these jobs that people are doing, McDonald's, Stop and Shop, all that's not going to exist no more. So we got to equip our people to have economic freedom, or we're going to be enslaved, bro, mentally. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to just play my part instead of just talking about it. I used to always talk and complain and be like, people doing this to me. And you know what I'm saying? This is what's happening to us. And now I'm finally able to be a part of the solution. So I realized what's really happening. It's kind of deep, man. It's real deep.
Look, in the words of my girl, Rhapsody, never blame a man for misfortune, do it yourself. Never blame a man for misfortune, do it yourself. That line resonates with me, man. So I'm with you, bro. Just get out there and do it. That was dope, man. A lot of times people will get on here and they'll just talk about where they want their music to be and stuff like that. And I know that's automatic, right? But it was dope that, you're talking about helping the community and getting those people and our people, once again, into those positions, right? So that they can flourish and we don't get left behind in these, minuscule roles within in the world that are going to be automated anyway. That's the word, right? In the tech industry, automation. So I'm with you, man. That's dope. That's 100% dope. So if you could work with, any artist, what are like top of the line, well, I'm not even going to do you like that. I'm going to let you be a creative, which you are, right? What artists would you want to work with, man, if you could, man, that we would know of?
What artists would I want to work with? I think about this sometimes, and I'm like, I don't even need no features. But in the spirit of really supporting, our culture and what we do as a people, there's a lot of artists who I look up to and who I would rock with. But who's really resonating with me right now, just due to the type of conversation that we had, and I just want to say y'all got some good energy because I don't talk about this type of stuff with everybody. Probably Lauryn Hill. It would be a blessing if I could get Miss Lauren on the track. Man,
legend.
I'll probably give her most of the royalties. Just give me 10%. You can have the rest, Ma. Like, it's a blessing. You feel me? Because she a legend too.
Damn.
Wow.
That's a curveball for me. Like, me, I'm over here thinking you want, one of them Nipsey verses in the vault. Or I don't know, man. Nas, I'm thinking you're gonna drop one of them names.
I thought he was about to drop like Jay Elect or somebody real quick.
Right.
He hit us with Lauryn Hill.
Yeah, Lauryn Hill and all the real ones.
That's
all
fair.
The real ones.
I'm with it 100%. If they're so damn, you check that box. I was gonna say like what R&B artists. If you had went with the hip hop artists, I was gonna say what R&B artists would you like to collab with? Because I just want to hear it. Man, that's amazing, man. But
I was gonna ask you, man. What you had like a debut album right now, and you could select any producers to work with, who would produce your debut album right now?
Good question.
How many can I pick?
Whatever, man. You can
Alright.
collaboration.
Shit, I would say definitely Timbaland for
Okay.
sure. I rock with Timbaland a long way. I like Mike Will Made It beats. I like his bass, and I just like his style. So definitely I would pick Mike Will Made It. I would throw in the Heat Makers from back in the day, the ones that used to make the old dip beats, because they legendary.
Classic.
I definitely got to go with Dre, bro. Like, I can't leave out Dr. Dre, the legend. You know what I'm saying?
Dre
just
beat.
because
That
of how
album may
much
never
he
come
worked.
out.
I know, but hey, look, if I record that with Dre, it'll definitely come out, bro. Trust me.
You know, Dre hold on to that
Trust
for
me,
like
Dre
10
will make
years.
that happen. Huh?
Said Dre hold on to that one for like 10 years, man.
But when it come out, it'll be perfect. That's why I want to work with him at least one track, because he's a perfectionist. And in a way, I'm a perfectionist too. Only with my music, though. With everything else, I'll be all over the place, bro. But when it comes to my music, like, it has to be right. I'll sit there and listen to the song over and over again while I'm mixing it a million times. People be like, it's fine. I'm like, no, it's not. You don't hear that? So I understand where he come from, and that's what made him so successful. And in a way, you know what I'm saying? Shit, that just would make him who he is, but
That's true, man. That's true, 100%, man. Damn, that's crazy, man.
Hey, Dre on that new Nas too, man. When you go check it out.
nice.
Yeah, that new Nas was fire. Hit Boy did his thing. I'm surprised you didn't say Hit Boy as well, just because he's so hot.
He
right
ain't finished
now.
up.
I know he was just going down the list. Yeah, man.
Ali gonna beat me up. Ali said, you better go check out that new Nas, bro. You my
Yeah,
fellow
yeah,
Nas brother,
Nas,
you
bro.
better go check out that new Nas. And don't worry, bro, I'm on it. I promise. Next time I talk to you, I'm gonna let you know what my favorite song is, bro.
Don't let that man.
I'm curious, man. The whole thing rocking, really.
Don't let that man. He tried to bully everybody into listening to Nas and Nas project. You ain't listening to Nas?
You listen to that Nas, man?
That's a conversation starter right there.
Word.
It is definitely a conversation starter for you.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man. And look, I know people who are gonna be watching this, you know, on our visual are gonna be like, this man KO out here making moves, man. He got the little background coming in and out. We see. All right, we got you now. I just know they're gonna be.
My bad, big bro. I was supposed to be
you
in
good.
the
You
office.
good. You
know
good.
me in
You know I
time.
got
I'm
a clown.
December, baby.
Nah, you know. You know I got a clown a little bit, but yeah, man. You know, anything else you want to plug in there before we, you know, move into that segment that I love before Tea with Lola B? 'Cause you know we're gonna get you today.
Definitely check me out on KxngKO.com. That's what I want y'all to listen to. KXNGKO.com. Once again, that's KXNGKO.com. That's where you can find all my music. That's where you find my sneakers. That's where you find the clothes. That's where you can get in contact with me. All my new music drops there first. And there's going to be a lot of Solidified Podcasts going up there too, because I rock with my people. So definitely rock with me, KxngKO.com.
Yeah. We're gonna definitely make sure that we put all the links in the comment, in the description below, whether it's on all the platforms. So if you're listening in, you'll be able to just tap in there and get it from there. Or if you're watching us on the tube, you'll be able to see it there as well. So yeah, man. So let's make sure we have you up in the lens for this next segment, man. You know, we always do it with any of our artists that come on. Yeah, go ahead.
It's like,
Yeah, go ahead, sip your little Gatorade, man. get your throat clear real quick, man, as we about to put you on the spot, man. Solidify on the spot, man. King KO, it's on you, my brother.
All right, let's get it. Say my name. Bang, bang, bang. No, it ain't a game. This my claim to fame. Break the chain, because it stay the same. Crazy brain. Yes, K insane. How I phrase the sayings. Aim and bang. It causes major pain. Call it Damon Wayne's mad butt. You just wrapped up, jumped up, and lie back up across some back up. Yes, some other guys masked up with a black hump. What a surprise cash dump. When I'm masked up, I ain't mummified in a pyramid. Here it is. It's a lyricist, but they scared of it. Hey, I'm feeling, so they feeling it. Watch the mirror. This serious. What's my alias? Cash. Smoke on a boat. That's a dealership. Y'all some sorry bastards balling off retarded whack shit. I see you all as practice. Follow or be falling backwards. Any chump can't get the pump. Or I pop the rat. Just hit me, cause my trigger finger itchy and I got a scratch. That's y'all 16, man. Check me out on Spotify, baby.
Yeah, man, we plug you in, man. Solidify on the spot, man. We appreciate you, man. When you was flowing, I was like, oh, yeah, you gonna keep going? I thought you was gonna keep rolling with it. But that was good, though. We appreciate you. We appreciate you for sure, for sure. So, yeah, man, you gonna hang around a little bit with us and just let, see what this tea with Lola B about?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, God.
I'm here. I'm gonna put myself on mute. I'm right here, bro.
All right, cool.
Uh-oh.
It's time. Y'all know what time it is. Yeah, it's time with tea with Lola B. It's time with tea with Lola B. Tea with Lola B.
All right, it's time.
It's time. It's time for tea with Lola B. Come on, clink, 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 clink. With your girl.
We got
What's in that Chick-fil-A cup?
Right. Don't worry about what's in my cup. It's in my cup. So tea with Lola B today is going to be the inability to perform during said sexual encounter, otherwise known as maybe you can't get your dick up. What you gonna do?
All right. KO, it's on you.
I don't know if this happened to y'all, and if it has, and you don't want to talk about it, that's cool too. Maybe a hypothetical or what if, because that shit really do be happening.
Absolutely. Like I try and eat a lot of good foods that don't give me mucus in my body, so I don't really have erectile dysfunction, and I work out, have a good blood flow, so I'm pretty good. But if that did happen,
y'all hear that, people? No mucus. So that he's dropping a little gem. I want y'all to catch
seed
that.
oil, all that. You might want to look into black seed oil, reduce the mucus. But if that did happen to me, what I would do is cry. Now I'm joking. I wouldn't cry, but what I would do is I would do foreplay till I get it up, because that helped me. If I got a problem, I'm just gonna foreplay it out. I'm sucking on some titties, you know what I'm saying, or whatever I gotta do to get right. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to play with the clit, whatever the case may be. But I'm gonna get there. Trust me. If my mind's not there,
I'm gonna get there.
Listen. The female body is powerful. A woman's moaning in your ear, believe me, that's pretty much all it takes for me.
Oh yeah, like moaning, making sounds, talking, the way you're breathing, the way you're touching, all that
energy.
Stuff.
I'm an energy person, so like if you got it in your mind and you're looking at me, I can feel what you feeling, and we there.
Hell yeah, like you said, even that look. You get somebody that look, and it's like you looking into their soul, and like take me. Like the Calgon commercial. Take me, I'm yours. So energy, that is real. He said I would cry.
I might cry.
I can imagine that though, like that could be very embarrassing, especially with like the male ego.
Mm-hmm.
You already got that going against you. So it's just like
I got one though. All right.
Okay.
You know shiz don't sugarcoat shit, man.
Okay.
I come with the flaws, I come with the perfections, whatever, but I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna take you on a story, right? So
story time.
The only time I wasn't able to get it up was this one shorty, and I knew it was a mistake for me. And I think it was a
it was God.
It was
God was like,
yeah, it was us, man, and I knew she wasn't hitting for me, but she had a fat ass, and I was like, man, I gotta make this happen. I pull up, she was living in some hood ass spot in the A, and I was like, damn, I'm already in a hot spot, like I'm pulling in here, trying to get some buns, I'm rolling solo, I had that thing on me, but I was like, this don't even look like the right situation. She had her son in the other room. And shit. Like, yeah, it was wild, bro. And so I get in there. I go in the room, right? I go in the room, and she got the air mattress on the ground, right? It's smelling like cigarettes and shit. I'm like, damn, this shit is fucked up, man.
You should have done that when you pulled up. When you pulled up to the hood spot, you should have known that bitch wasn't going to have no furniture. You should have known that bitch was going to have an air mattress. She probably didn't have no sheets on the air mattress. Like,
bro, listen.
Cigarettes, black and mild. You knew.
I came in there. I had to set the stage for you, man. So I'm in there, right? I come in, I'm like, yo, sis, you gotta get it in, bro. Come on, we here already. Tuck this joint right there to the side, put your clothes over it, so just in case something go wrong, you ready. And you know, I pull up my clothes, I'm laying in my boxes with my wife beat on, laying on the thing, right? She come in and she's like, I'll hear somebody knock at the door downstairs. I'm like, oh shit, you know, I'm like, this some bullshit. Right, so she run downstairs, and I guess somebody was her baby daddy dropping off another kid, right? And
another
like,
one.
I didn't know it was that. So she comes upstairs, and she's like, you know, everything okay? Because she can see in my face that I'm like, yeah,
like, yeah, like,
right. Like,
what the fuck is going on?
My surroundings. So
yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, everything okay with you? And she was like, yeah, you know, that's just my other son is here, you know, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh, all right. And so she kind of comes, lays on the bed, kind of, you know, starts touching me or whatever. And I'm like, yo, I don't trust shit at that point. And
everything is very sketchy at this point.
Everything is real sketchy at this point. So I'm not even thinking about getting ass at this point. You know, and I'm not even making, you know, any excuses for Lil Shizzy, as I call him. I ain't making no excuses for him. But in that moment, you know, I'm like, this shit is cooked. You know, she wasn't as soft on the eyes as I like to say. She was okay, but she had a banging ass body. And I'm like, this ain't even your forte shit.
It's not your beauty, it's your booty.
That's really what it was. No disrespect to Shorty. That's why there's no name, no face, no case. But you know, at the end of the day,
Butterface. She was a butterface.
Hey, I ain't heard that in a minute.
Yeah.
Right? A butterface.
Butterface, for sure. She's grabbing it, trying to, you know, get me going. I'm like, damn, in my head, I'm like, I'm not even embarrassed one bit. I'm sitting there like, I shouldn't even be here, bro. I'm like, I'm cooked. Ali, I was cooked, bro. I'm sitting there like, I shouldn't even be in there. I'm finished.
Finished.
And so she's just like, everything okay? You know, you can stay. I'm just, you know, I just want to, are you comfortable? Because what's going on? And I'm like,
bitch, on this fucking raggedy ass air mattress.
I'm like, on the air mattress. You got niggas banging on your door every 5 minutes. I'm like, I'm not even thinking about getting buns at this point. You know, so it was wild. But just to tell you that little anecdote, right? Is to say, yeah, it's happened to me. I mean, I know how you structured your question. But, you know, in that situation, I really didn't give a fuck. But if it was, now I'll answer the question to, you know, to KO's point, right? If it did happen to me in any other situation, yeah, you know, you definitely got to get creative. I haven't. I've been blessed to not have to worry about that. It's Action Jackson.
Improvise.
Action Adams. I'll flip that.
Famous Jet Jackson over there.
Rest in peace, Jet Jackson. But, you know, it's definitely got to get that foreplay going. Got to get that tongue action going. You know, make it.
Hold on, but wait. But how did the story end? Did you leave? Did you?
Story ended.
Like what?
The story ended. I got a little top, and even then,
Okay.
I was like, I'm out. I didn't even smash. It was like the top got me going, but I ain't even. I was good. I was like, just finish with that, and I'm out of here. That's when I was trying not to be too disrespectful at that point, but
just hurry up and finish, bitch. I gotta go.
And she could probably be like, damn, this nigga, man, you know, he came over here, he had me all, I got all dressed up.
You probably told everybody about you too, like it was on you.
Yeah, she could flip it to me, right? So
You know she probably did.
She probably did, but you know, that was one of them low ski joints anyway, so the body don't count in my mind. So I was like, man, I don't even we don't got a lot of connected friends. I'm not even worried about it. I'm out of here.
That is funny.
And I didn't even give every blow by blow, but I just gave you the quick Solidified Podcast. But it was.
We're gonna have to continue the story to be continued then.
To be TV
because I need detail.
For sure. Ali, what's up, man?
It's on.
Hey, man, it's happened before, man.
It happens.
It happens.
It happens to the best of us.
It happens to the best of us. All I can say is, you know, don't get too tipsy.
That's the other.
That whiskey can really get to you, man. Yeah, it happened to me before. I was super lit, and then you know, when it comes time, it's like, dang, my mind and my other mind, they ain't working together. I'm like,
yeah, on 2 separate pages.
Like, yo, what's going on, man? I'm super lit. You know, she's like, you know, in that moment, it's like, dang, that's probably like the worst. That's one of the worst feelings ever.
Word.
But
was she like? How was she like? Was she pressed like tight, or was she kind of like it's okay?
I mean, she kind of knew because she was like, she seen me sip. Like, I pretty much put. I don't know if I drank the whole bottle, but I was.
Well, damn.
I was lit, but you know, she was okay with it. I mean, we still together now, so it's just one of those moments, man. You just be like, dang, I'm like, dang, you over there feeling like it's the end. Mm-hmm. But yeah, you know, you wake up the next morning like, dang, man, don't drink too much.
Well,
when you sleeping, you just think like you Superman, and then when it comes time, it's like, dang.
It's like, and you thought.
Yeah, you know, just have to maybe like 2 or 3 cups. Don't have a whole bottle.
The upside about a situation like that to me though is I feel like
Go ahead.
I feel like when it's like, yo, girl, like when y'all together, I feel like it's a safe space. So it's okay.
It was earlier
stages
though. It was earlier.
I mean, I feel you, and even then I do, but I still feel like comparing it to a situation where you just going to smash a shorty, and it's like, you know, y'all been ready, y'all probably been popping shit. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, you know, because it's like she might not even give you the opportunity to redeem yourself. You might be too embarrassed.
Yeah, she gonna kill you.
Right. So I just feel like still early stages or not, it's still a way better situation because 9 times out of 10, that person's going to be way more understanding. Because it's like, shit, we got plenty of time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you, a woman might get like frustrated. I've been in that situation before.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. It's your turn.
Right.
I've been in that situation before where a guy that I have been talking to for a minute or whatever, I had spent the night with him a few times, and you know, so we about to get it popping, and you know, we smoked and shit like that. I don't really remember if there was, I know I wasn't drinking. He might have been sipping a little bit, but not no drunk situation or nothing like that. And you know, now I will say, so this particular person has had a crush on me for a long time, right?
Stop dancing, Lola. Stop dancing.
Huh? He's also younger. He's also younger.
I know, she paused like a mother. I said, stop dancing, Lola.
Oh, I didn't hear what you said. So like, so he's also younger too. So when we get down to
how much younger?
I mean, like, I can't remember how old I was at the time, but we're definitely at least.
Make sure you ain't robbing the cradle out here.
No. I think maybe like a 4-year difference.
Okay.
He was doing his thing. He was doing his thing there.
Yeah, I think it's about like a
young Mac. That's what's up. Shout out to that young man. But he couldn't follow through. Man.
But you know, he's always been cool, always been fine. You know what I'm saying? Got his shit together, had his own spot. I mean, you know, everything was, I was just shit, you know? So anyways, so we get down to it, and I mean, dick on gummy. Dick was on gummy.
I ain't never heard that.
I ain't never heard dick on gummy. That's wild.
Oh, hold y'all. I stole that from, I can't tell y'all who I took that from, but shout out to you when you watch this. Because I be stealing mad shit for this person. Dick was on gummy. And I was like, but I'm a very understanding person. So in that situation, it's like he kept trying, and you know, I tried to help him out. And you know, he was giving me head. He couldn't even do that right. So it was starting to actually irritate me, because it was just like, all right, like, stop. I kept like, it's okay. Like, it was late. I'm like, it's okay. Like, let's just go to sleep. I had to go to work in the morning. That's tough. I was like, it's okay. Like, it's okay. Like, let's just go to bed. Like, it's cool. And he was frustrated. Like, not angrily, but I could tell he was frustrated.
He was disappointed in himself.
Yeah, he was definitely frustrated. So he kept trying. I came back and kind of tried to try a little more, but I was like, I can't do nothing with this. Like, it ain't hitting on shit. Like, you can't eat pussy. You know, the foreplay is all off. So it's just like, let's just go to bed.
You say he had mucus in his what you say, KO?
He must have some of that mucus. He must be eating a lot of that medium rare steak or something. He must be eating a lot of pork. I don't know, bro. You're gonna have to go vegan, bro.
You might have to go
vegan. You're gonna have to go full vegan, bro. You're gonna have to go full vegan, bro.
But it was just like, and so the more that was happening, and he kept trying, and it was pissing me off silently because I'm like, nigga, this shit is not going nowhere. Let's just fucking go to bed because at this point I'm tired.
Go to bed.
Okay?
Bro.
I'm like, at this point,
I was clear
on the other side of town.
Right.
I was not driving. Like I said, I had to go to work in the morning. I was clear on the other side of town.
You was at his crib.
And I was just right. I was at his crib. And so, it just, we probably tried a good at least like 4 times, maybe 5, but for sure at least 4. Because I remember kind of like going to sleep a little bit, like, you know, when you're not all the way asleep, it's like you're kind of winding down. And then I remember him kind of trying to pop it off again. And in my head, I was like, I know this nigga is not fucking playing with me. Like no. But of course, in that moment, I still, even I was silently frustrated. But in that moment, I was like, damn, I know he's fucking embarrassed. I know he's embarrassed because, you know, like I said, he had been liking me for years, you know? Like, I'm a bad bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm fine as hell. So, and even afterwards, when we talked, he was like, I was nervous. I don't know. He was like, that's never happened to me before. I don't know if that's true or not. But, you know, he did admit, like, I thought in my head, I said, I think he's nervous. And he said that that's what it was. And I was just like, in my head, I was just like, damn, nervous for what? Like, I wasn't even putting him on the spot. Like, I wasn't, like, making him feel bad or nothing. So it's just like, I wonder why, you know, he was nervous. But yeah, that shit, dick was on gummy. I was like,
that's horrible.
You gotta stop saying that. You gotta stop saying
Nah, it's all 2020. She just started some shit. It's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
I'm fucking with this.
So that shit happened, and I'm pretty positive. Yeah, that was the last time I spent the night over there. We just kind of fell off after that.
Yeah.
We still cool though.
Oh,
yeah, we still cool for sure. He got a girlfriend and everything.
I mean, he probably don't want to talk to you again.
Yeah, that's
we be on Instagram like chit chatting and stuff like that. Like, it's all love. Like, I don't have no hard feelings or nothing like that. I did not go back and talk shit about him to my friends either.
Oh, he ain't end up in the group chat?
No, I did not even put him on blast.
That's good. That's nice.
Go run. You
that's
tell
nice.
that.
That's nice.
That's nice. But yeah, I was just like, damn, son.
Yeah.
Let's just go to bed.
This is a message to all my real niggas out there.
Really trying to redeem himself.
Niggas.
It was really okay.
Message to all the young niggas. All the young niggas, all the real niggas, bro. It's never okay when she says it's okay. You gotta make her come, bro. You cannot let her leave and go to sleep without coming. You have to make her come. I don't care what Lola's saying right now. It's never okay when she says it's okay.
But see, but guess what though?
That's true.
But I wasn't even in the mood. Even if after so many attempts, just after the experience, the mood was kind of dead for me. So it was like I was kind of turned on in the anticipation part, like the before. And now that we done started this whole fucking trial and error type situation, I was not in the mood no more. So even if his dick, 5 minutes later, got rock ass hard, and he was like, let's go, like, I'm about to blow your back out, like, I'd have been like, no, it's okay. Like, come on, let's just.
Wait, there's ways to convince, though. There's ways to convince.
But I told you the foreplay was trash, too.
Damn, dog. You know what? It seems like you really care, so you should just take the time and teach this man something. Why don't you be the one to teach him?
No, we
teach
talked
him how to
about that on a previous. We talked about that on a previous episode. I'm not teaching.
Where you're not teaching.
But you care, though. If you care, do something about it, honey.
Different though, because guess what? If this was my nigga and we had a run-in, like that kind of situation, that'd be totally different. We might be just now really figuring out each other's bodies, figuring out, you know what I'm saying? that's different. I'm not teaching no nigga that I really probably don't have like long-term plans like to be with. Like we have been talking for a minute, but I knew in my mind we were both cool with what the situation was. I had no intentions on trying to make him my boyfriend or anything like that. So yeah, so when it's I'm not teaching. No, not interested.
We got you. I hear
so
you.
So yeah, that was my situation.
When she says it's okay, it's not okay. I'm riding
it's
with
never okay, bro.
It was really okay for me in the situation that I'm speaking of. It was really okay. There was no hard feelings.
Yeah, because your ass was trying to go to bed and you was ready to be done with that whole experience. But for him, it wasn't okay. We speak for the brothers on this one. It's never okay. You better do something. Do something.
He's going to have to come back and redeem himself real quick one of these days, man. He's going to have to hit the gym, do some push-ups, bro. You know, they'll help you sit-ups. I'm not even capping. Sit-ups. Do some sit-ups, bro. If you can do 200 sit-ups a day, 3 days a week, you'll see a difference in your sex life.
No, let me tell you. And this person was very much so. This person was very much so in shape.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Exercise, push. I mean, they were, you know. So I don't know. Maybe it was the mucus. I don't know. I don't know. I take black seed oil now for my skin, but I was not on that at that time to make those types of suggestions.
We got you.
But yeah, it really was okay for me. But shit, ain't no hard feelings, ain't no bad blood on my end. It happens. Like it happens. A nigga can have bad foreplay and my pussy might not get wet. Then it's like
that's true. You got to drive.
How we can't even move forward. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas will try. And for the niggas out there that's listening, stop that shit. Y'all better foreplay.
Ain't no more scraping all 2020. No more scraping.
No, because it is niggas out there that will try to run right up in there, and y'all better stop that shit. That is not okay. Foreplay, get that pussy wet.
That's right.
Little Caesar pizza. What Cardi B said, hot and ready. Like you know, because. You know, the anticipation, the foreplay, like everything, everybody all hot and bothered, and they feelings, and then boom, y'all fuck each other brains out. But it's niggas out there that will really just try to give you 2 pecks and a kiss on the back and try to run up in there, and it's like, do you know how a vagina works? You gotta play with that little anatomy.
You gotta play with that little button. Tell them about the button, Lola. You're not talking about what the people need to hear.
Let me tell y'all. So real quick, for those who may not know, the vagina has what's called a clitoris. Okay, a clitoris is.
Oh, it does.
Air quotes. Well, you're married with a child. I think you might have an idea. But this is for the people that maybe too scared to ask questions, or you know, or didn't pay attention in human anatomy, but it's also known as like the pleasure zone, right? So that's where you orgasm, because there's a difference between, you know, females
doing classes right now.
Females can come, but not orgasm, and vice versa.
Indeed.
So there's a difference. So typically, the orgasm part comes in with that clitoral stimulation. That's gonna set you the fuck off. That shit might make you squirt, you know, get a little finger action, G-spot right, simultaneously with the clit, and then boom, you squirting. It's waterfalls, you know, if you're doing it right.
Everybody doesn't squirt. Everybody doesn't squirt. It's a gift. It's a gift.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, like, you gotta be familiar with female anatomy. Like, what the fuck? Some niggas that really out here like don't really know shit and don't care to know shit, and that might be fine for some women. But if you want to better your chances and, you know, have better sexual experiences, I would suggest you learn the female body, because it's very fucking complicated. It is nothing compared to a man's body at all. So, like I said, for all the trash ass niggas out there that be trying to run up in it for like 2 little kisses, stop doing that shit. Invest some time in it. You know, pleasure her, and she 9 times out of 10, she probably gonna show out for you. You know what I'm saying? So it's really gonna be better for you. It's gonna be better for you in the end anyway.
She better show out.
Because if she only get just enough aroused, if you can even say that, for y'all to, get it in, she probably gonna be like slick tight the whole time. She probably only fucking you because she like, well, we here now. You know what I'm saying? So I might as well try to, get me one off or whatever. But ultimately, she's not really gonna be trying to put no work in, trying to put down her best work. You know what I'm saying? Show out because it's probably gonna get dry halfway through. Now you gotta come out because it's like fucking carpet burn. So just to eliminate all of that, foreplay, guys, learn the female anatomy and foreplay. Okay?
We got you.
Damn shit, that's how y'all doing, y'all women in the A? What's going on, bro?
Scraping out here, man.
Scraping. All 2020. Somebody getting scraped tonight.
Scrape.
I mean, I can't relate.
Lola, what you say? 2 packs on the back.
That ain't even right.
The 2-pack, little kiss, and run up in that bitch like, I can't relate. Sorry, but not sorry.
Nah, I can't really get down with like that. Even if I was still out here hitting and banging like that, me and wifey on a different level when it comes to doing our thing now. But to your point, Lola, from other episodes, we won't. I won't digress too much on my Stephen A. Smith. But I couldn't even do it even if I wanted to, man. It feels too much like rape, man. When you on some stuff like you out here trying to just jam it in, and
just trying to like hurry up and just get like up. Like niggas are selfish.
No, that hurts. It hurts.
Yeah, like you don't want your joint to be got the carpet burn joint. You don't want your joint to be all burnt up. Yeah,
it gotta be moist, bro.
I don't know if maybe they be feeling like, okay, if I could just get a little bit in, then maybe, and then like start like stroking, pumping, then that'll get her wet. No,
I don't think that's it. I don't think that's it, Lola. I think that different women are different. Different women are different. Some women like it when you do that, and certain women are different. So I think that maybe people shouldn't try to do the same thing that worked on somebody else on somebody different.
That is
definitely like you said, we gotta learn each other. They gotta take time to learn you.
Again, learn, especially with the person that if you about to lay down with somebody, I would hope there's some kind of meaningful something there, and you would want to please that person and do what they like. You could tell when a female don't like something. You could tell when they do. The body gonna let you know.
Right.
So don't ignore those signs. All I'm saying.
Don't ignore them signs, Ali. Don't ignore the signs, man.
I'm good money over here.
He's like, oh no, I'm good money over here.
Now Ali gonna hit her with the Cali walk. He gonna be good. He gonna hit her with the Cali walk.
Hey, that Cali walk special.
Cali walk special. Yes,
West, baby, Cali walk. West. Let's get it.
All right.
So yeah.
All right.
He's all right. That's T with Lola B, guys. That was Couch Talk. That was T with Lola B. You guys really showed the fuck out today. I'm so fucking proud.
You showed out today.
We had story time, huh?
You showed out today.
Well, we got a guest. Y'all know kind of how I get down when we got guests. I just kind of be like,
messy.
It's like I gotta show our guests a good time.
Right.
So, but you guys, especially you down there in the corner with the headphones on, yeah, you really did. You really showed out. We didn't have to, cause y'all know how he do, y'all. Our solidified viewers, our fans, y'all know we always popping mad shit. Y'all know how Ali do, but there was no deflection.
How I do?
You be deflecting. You don't really be trying.
Hey, I be on my Floyd Mayweather. Hit that shoulder roll every now and then.
But nah, you was very open today. We had story time with Shiz. Like, this was great.
Story time with Shiz.
I appreciate you guys. T with Lola B. Drop some little short stories in our comments.
Please. Fellas, don't run away from the opportunity. Share that, man. You just might go viral, baby.
You just might.
Press that button.
Press that button. # press that button.
And stop with the mucus-based foods, man.
And stop with the mucus. Stop eating the pork. Okay.
Hey, y'all shouldn't be eating pork regardless.
And get you some black seed oil and some apple cider vinegar.
We got some.
Get y'all sister.
And that elderberry and that oregano oil too. Get all that.
Yes,
say it again, bro. Say it again.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Definitely.
Well, hey, man, it's been a pleasure to have you on Kxng KO, man. You definitely did your thing. Thank you for coming through and letting us pick your brain. We look forward to the new music that you got coming. Like I said before, we're going to plug in all the links below to make sure people can get access to your content. We definitely going to continue to support you. Thank you for blessing us, with that Solidified on the spot. Even on the go, man, you were still able to give us something. And then also just, dealing with my sister with this tea with Lola B, man. Let her get you, out of that comfort zone and into that uncomfortability that it is when it comes to talking about, the love life and relationships and things of that nature. So we appreciate you, my brother. Any last words before we sign off today?
Man, I appreciate y'all. Make sure everybody out there click that like button, support Solidified Podcast, everything that they do, all the artists that they're showcasing. They're taking time out and showing us all love. So make sure not only do you support the show, but, man, I hope y'all got some merch because I'm trying to get some more merch. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put y'all on my website. I appreciate what y'all do. Thanks for having me, KxngKO.com. New music coming soon. Check out my new wave drops that just dropped. That's the latest sneakers I put out. And shout out to everybody. Shout out to Ali. Shout out to Miss Lola B. Shout out to my brother, King Shiz. You a real one. When you want to talk about day ones, you definitely like a day one, bro, from the beginning, literally. Literally, bro. So I appreciate you, man. Take care of my godson, you heard? And we out of here, baby.
All love. Shout out to Trey. The legend continues. But once again, it's been another beautiful episode of the Solidified Podcast. It's your boy, King Shiz.
It's your man, Ali the Great.
And it's Lola B.
It's all love, baby. All love and respect, man. We out of here. Aku.
Ow.
Hey!